What's going on, guys? MVP reviews. Last week I went to a Wonder Woman fan screening, so I'm going to the review embargo lifted today, just little over an hour ago. So I thought I'd give you guys a quick review of the DCEU film Wonder Woman. So my overall thoughts is it's a pretty damn good movie. The strongest points of the movie is going to be the script and the acting from the secondary characters. Chris Pine especially did a fantastic job. Gal Gadot is good. She's not great. She doesn't add too much to it, but she doesn't take too much away from it. She's not going to take you out of a scene, for example, but she will. She doesn't add too much like it. But one of the best parts of this movie is the dynamic between her and Chris Pine. That was very well done. So the screenplay is well, fantastic. The directing is very good as well, and overall it's just a really good movie. So it's my second favorite. It's my favorite DC theatrical movie. I would give it just behind. I'd put it just behind Batman vs Superman Ultimate Edition. I don't know. Yes, the third act of that movie does still have issues, but the first two acts are so much better than the theatrical. So overall, it's just a good. It's just really a movie. Some of the it is gonna be a little bit cheesy, and some of the CGI is gonna be not very good. So those are gonna be my two biggest negatives about the movie. But my positives weigh out. There's a lot more positives for this movie than negatives. It's just a good movie. I did feel at the beginning of the movie, things started happening really quickly. So when you first get introduced, well, actually, I'm not going to go into details because this is not going to be my spoilers review. I will put up a spoilers review Thursday night, if I can get around to it. I'm seeing it again on Thursday, twice actually, so I'll be home around midnight, so if I can get around to it Thursday, I will. But, so look forward to that. But for right now, this is not going to be a spoilers review, so I'm not going into advance, so I'm not going to be giving away spoilers. So, at the beginning of the movie, things just move along rather quickly, so that is a slight negative. If you'd look back, it's probably a good 20 plus minutes, maybe even half an hour of them on Themyscira, which would actually seem about the right time. It just seemed like things happened rather quickly. That is a negative. But then again, the positives are Chris Pine, fantastic job. Wonder Woman herself, Gal Gadot, did a pretty damn good job. You have her mother did a good job. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on the name. Chris Pine is the acting standout from this movie. He's the best actor of this movie, in this movie. Now, in terms of action, the action scenes are pretty damn good. It is a lot of the action scenes are going to be in slow motion. So, that's good, bad. The action scenes aren't amazing. They're not going to be the best action scenes in the DCEU. They're not as good as Man of Steel. They're not as good as a couple in Batman vs Superman. Batman vs Superman Ultimate Edition, I should say. But they are good. And I won't get into the end of the movie, because that would be talking about spoilers. I'll get into the end of the movie heavily in my spoilers review. But yeah, overall, it is a great movie. I would go as far as to say it's, let's see, with my new rating system, 1 to 100, 80, 83, 84. I would give it, which would put into my great range. It's just a pretty damn fantastic movie. Something that is kind of strange about it is funny. There are some laugh out loud moments. I went to the fan screening, so the theater was very flamboyant, I guess would be the right word, flamboyant, or they just laughed very loudly. I think if I'd see it in a regular setting, it would be more toned down, but it was funny. Chris Pine is where the humor comes from. The humor doesn't really come from Gal Gadot. It more comes from her not understanding the world and Chris Pine's reactions to it. So I mean, no going in that it is funny. It's not scary. Not almost at all. So know that going into it. If you like action, if you like a drama, I mean, this is a really good. I mean, it's a pretty good drama movie. People are going to relate it a lot to Captain America: The First Avenger, because almost the same exact thing happens to this one. It happens in this one. The only big difference being that Captain America was frozen and Wonder Woman doesn't age. So that's the only big difference. But so okay, this has been about 7 minutes, so I will end this review here. MVP Reviews gives this film, Wonder Woman, from the Warner Brothers, a 8.4 out of, 83 out of 100. It is a great movie. Go check it out. It opens Thursday night, June 1st. See it in IMAX if you can. I haven't seen it in IMAX because I couldn't with my fan screening, but I am going to do that on Thursday. So, thanks for watching. Wonder Woman is a solid movie. The best theatrical version of any DC movies, I believe, in this new universe. Dark Knight Rises, Batman Begins excluded. So, peace, guys.